Hi, how are you doing? This is Pastor Drager. Um, I thought I'd continue where we left off this afternoon, and now it's evening, and we'll start in with John 12, the Triumphal Entry. We just went through Palm Sunday, and um, and I thought we should finish this up, and let's see here, starting with verse 12. The next day, when the large crowd that had come to the festival heard that Jesus was coming to Jerusalem, they took palm branches and went out to meet him, shouting, "Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord, the King of Israel." Now he's king. Jesus found a young donkey, sat on it, just as it was written, "Do not be afraid, daughter Zion. Look, at your king is coming, sitting on a donkey's colt." His disciples did not understand these things at first. However, when Jesus was glorified, then they remembered that these things had been written about him, that they had done these things to him. Meantime, the crowd, which had been with him when he called Lazarus out of the tomb and raised him from the dead, continued to testify. This is also why the crowd met him, because they heard he had done this sign. The Pharisees said to one another, "You see, we've accomplished nothing. Look, the world has gone after him." First of all, he rode in on a donkey, and a young one, because he didn't want to seem like a conqueror. Kings usually ride in on the biggest horse possible, and they are, conquerors. He did not want to be a political leader, not a conqueror. He's riding in on the colt of a donkey, a young one, a young donkey, and they are not used for warfare. They are just beasts of burden, and they also make interesting pets. They're funny animals. They really are. They like to play. But anyway, if you have remembered the discussion prior, that, when people talk about the devil, evil, the devil, it's either one, an individual called the devil, or number two, a whole bunch of demons that call themselves the devil, or number three, evil in the world. So take your pick. What's wrong with these, Pharisees and Sadducees? There they are, priests, and they want to kill him and Lazarus both. And anyway, and this is how I think and talk. I do. I have long pauses, like Jack Nichols does. I long pauses and thinks, and then everybody thinks he's funny. Coffee. Yeah. The elixir of the intellectuals. Coffee. Black. Just plain black. But today I've tried a little cream and some sweetener in there, and we'll see. It tastes almost like chocolate milk that way. But anyway, this crowd, of course, is going after Jesus and supporting of him, and they're impressed. I would be impressed too. Raised somebody from the dead. Had been in the grave all wrapped up in swaddling like clothing for, 4 days. Humans go through this rigor mortis thing. So do animals. They stiffen up and that's like up for 3 days or stiff, and then the fourth day the muscles relax, and then they start to decompose. So Lazarus was decomposing. It was the fourth day, and Jesus raised him up anyway. Um, and so anyway, we will discuss this parts of this tomorrow, and if you want, keep reading on. But we will get into Jesus' predictions of his crucifixion tomorrow, which I don't think his followers understood him. I don't think that they understood. Um, but it is so nice that, they put these poems down, because this is what you do for a king, and put their cloaks down for the donkey to walk across. But he's riding on a donkey, sign of peace, the symbol of peace. He's not into this war stuff. He's into kindness, caring, and love, and that was what he taught. And so we will continue on with this tomorrow. It will take at least 6 to 8 hours for this to load up to YouTube, and I don't know why it does that. Except this is an older phone, but it might have nothing to do with it. Maybe it's just YouTube. I don't know. But anyway, I'll see ya. Bye bye.